we are in Colorado, just outside of Aspen, and we're going to be heading over Independence Pass. On our way over the pass, there's an old ghost town.
The thickness on that glass, that's pretty. Yeah, we just crested the summit of the Continental Divide.
There's a lot of snow up here.
All right, we got to this large creek, still a lot of spring runoff. We could easily get stuck in the middle of the creek. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
We're looking for a remote. I think you found it. There's a moose right across from us in our camp. Yeah, that's a big old tree blocking the road. You think we can cut it?
I don't know. Let's try it and see.
Hey guys, Eric and Jamie here. Today we are in Colorado, just outside of Aspen, and we're going to be heading over Independence Pass.
No vehicles longer than 35 feet. With our Patriot, I think we should be able to make the road okay. And I've heard it's a beautiful drive, but we've never been on it.
On our way over the pass, there's an old ghost town, so we're planning to stop there. It's called Independence Ghost Town, so I'm excited. It should be fun.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Awesome. Well, this is cool, this ghost town of Independence.
Independence town site was actually discovered around July 4th, 1879, so hence the name Independence.
Yeah, it was one of the first gold strikes in the Rocky Mountains. Gold and silver was mined here. This was brutal country. The town, it sits at 10,800 feet, and they lived here year-round.
They got about 5.5 feet of snow. The high in the summer was 59 degrees and the low got down to negative 32.
The town started dying out after the silver crash of 1893, but it was a prosperous mining community for quite a few years. As many as 1,500 people lived here.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of people to be living up here, 1,500.
This cabin would have held about 4 to 6 miners. And they kept the ceilings kind of low because it was expensive to heat and it was brutally cold here in the winter. They actually allowed the snow to pile on top of the cabins for insulation, and they spent very little time in their cabins. They spent most of their time either mining or in the saloons.
We're standing here in front of the general store, and in the town in its heyday there were over 47 businesses and 90 buildings, including there were butchers, bakery, a laundry,
5 hotels, a bank, the first bank in the Rockies.
They even brought a printing press up here. History's full of interesting stories, and this place is no exception. So back in 1899, they had what's called the Great Ski Escape of 1899. It was a rough winter. They got socked in and they couldn't get provisions to them. And so they dismantled some of their houses and made 75 pairs of skis so that they could ski down and get to the supplies that they needed. So here's today's trail trivia. What was the cost of admission to the Hunters Ski Club? Was it A, an ounce of silver, B, a pot of coffee, C, a ham sandwich, or D, win an arm wrestling match? It's not a private ghost cabin. Interesting.
So even though they experienced brutal winters, the miners were pretty ingenious. They built their cabins southern facing with the windows facing the south to allow the sunlight to come in and get as much warmth as possible. They also built root cellars underneath each cabin to keep all their food from freezing in the winter. The thickness on that glass. Wavy, that's pretty. Nails were worth a lot back then. Hey, there's even an outhouse. Check it out.
Yeah, this is what they would probably all look like, except for the Historical Society has come back and restored a lot of the buildings. They come and do maintenance every summer to make sure that the buildings stay intact. But the harsh winters really deteriorate the buildings, and they would all be in shambles if it weren't for the Historical Society. So fascinating because they were able to identify some of the home sites here by the location of berry bushes. Settlers that lived here planted berry bushes to ward off the scurvy in the winter.
If you're driving over Independence Pass from Aspen, make sure you get a chance to stop and check out Independence Ghost Town. Yeah, we just crested the summit of the Continental Divide at 12,095 feet.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow up here.
There's a very cold wind whipping into the car right now. All right, we got to this large creek. Still a lot of spring runoff. As far as we can tell, it's got a pretty rocky bottom. It's hard to tell how deep it is though. So it is a little concerning. We could easily get stuck in the middle of the creek with water rushing by. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I hope it's not too deep. Fingers crossed. Wish us luck. Here we go. One is done. We made it across. Now it gets really fast moving, and so let's hope that all goes well.
My heart's racing.
Yeah, that
got so deep.
Yeah,
that was deeper than I thought it was going to be.
It was a little beyond my comfort zone, but we made it. So
we made it. Good driving.
Thank goodness.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Always an adventure. It's the rugged road.
Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere. I was looking for a remote place, but I just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, well, if you were looking for a remote, I think you found it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Cool. Okay, that's good. Okay, last one, and then camp is set up. Easy peasy.
Not too bad. About what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. We got it figured out.
Okay. Solid.
Can't beat the view. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous camp in the Colorado mountains. Just everything's so beautiful up here and green. Early part of the season. What a gorgeous place to camp.
There's a moose right across from us in our camp, right across from our camp. Look at that.
There's also a deer checking us out.
It's a little bit windy and there's a few drops of rain, and so we set up some of our walls to kind of give us a little shelter. And this is amazing. I mean, and it traps in the heat, keeps out the wind. Look at this thing. I mean, it was so easy to set up too. I'm just shocked. So for tonight's dinner, we're gonna have sweet and sour meatballs. I pre-made the meatballs at home. I also pre-made the sauce that we're gonna be pouring over them. And then right now I'm gonna cook up some cauliflower rice to go along with it. Should cook up fast and be hearty and good. So probably, I'm thinking maybe 10 minutes and we'll be ready to eat.
Can't wait.
Even though I made homemade meatballs, you could also use frozen meatballs if you wanted to do something like this on the trail. Nice and warm, so I think we're ready to eat.
Sounds clean water.
It's really good.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's really good. Mmm.
I like cauliflower rice for a couple of reasons. I mean, obviously it's lower carb and it's a vegetable, so it's healthier, but also when you're camping, it just is one less step. It cooks up so fast. It's just like a really practical option to rice.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking in here?
Well, I heard there's a birthday boy in the house, so I gotta make him a dessert. One of our favorite desserts is peanut butter pie. We get it at one of our favorite restaurants called Ruth's Chris. So, since we're not in town and we can't go to Ruth's Chris to get peanut butter pie, I thought I would try my hand at it and make some out here. All right, birthday boy.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bruce, Chris, eat your heart out. That is good. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. There's ice on the tent. Look at that.
Oh, it's cold. It's chilly. Avocado toast?
Dang, that looks gorgeous. Wow. Okay.
Enjoy.
Literally just slides right on. Doesn't have to be perfectly lined up.
So nice.
Yeah. Solid.
Oh, rocky road. Get bucked off my lap. Oh, look at all those scraggly trees. There's a lot of downed trees in this area. Oh, look at that one. Just tipped right over.
Wow.
Look at that. What's that? Is that over the road?
Looks like we have a down tree. That's gonna take us a while. I don't want to backtrack. You know what? Let's try getting out the saw and see what we can accomplish.
You think we can cut it?
I don't know.
It looks pretty big.
Let's try it and see.
Yeah, that's a big old tree blocking the road. It just fell down not too long ago. It's still, I mean, that's fresh. But yeah, we've got a chainsaw. We learned our lesson after the last time a tree fell. So we're going to give it a go and see if we cut our way out.
Oh, wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, that worked great.
It's got some serious power to it.
Wow.
That's impressive. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be out of our way in no time. I thought it was going to take a long time, but this is working really well. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I think we can make it.
I think we got room. Nice work. That was fast.
That didn't take long. I'll do one more. Oh, there's some damage over here.
The tree fell two different ways. Look at that. It split down the middle and went two ways over the side of the road. Oh. I think you're having too much fun with that.
I am having too much fun.
We could have made it through a while ago, but this is entertainment now.
This is fun.
Wow, that's a game changer. It's nice to have peace of mind, not be stressed or worried. And what could have been a stressful situation actually turned out to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So
That thing's really powerful, so pretty impressive.
hey, we'll chalk that up as a win.
Yeah. Next item on the agenda, Jamie, we're going to Tin Cup, which is kind of like a little town, but still a ghost town. I mean, it's a ghost town with people that live in it.
Cool.
And then we're going to go over Tin Cup Pass, which should be interesting, especially hauling our trailer. I hope it's okay, and it appears like it will be okay, but there's not a lot of room, so if we meet people on the trail, it could get a little dicey, so that's my only concern. Yeah, we just pulled into Tin Cup, and there's all kinds of really old cabins and old buildings.
This is really narrow. We're in mine country. How many mines do you think we've seen coming down this road?
6 or 8 at least. Burr, it's 48 degrees. Had to whip up some hot chocolate this morning.
We're here at the Black Canyon of the Gunnison.
One of the tallest cliffs in North America and the tallest cliff in Colorado. We're in the Uncompahgre Wilderness, and we're taking the famous Rim Rocker Trail. I think there are a few rough rocky patches, but I think you can make it in a stock 4x4. Should be fine at 4 low. But yeah, this is a steep hill.
It's a really steep grade. This is not the landscape I was expecting on the Rim Rocker. I expected desert and red rocks the whole time. We go camp over here by the lake. We've got another evening just watching the animals right across from our camp. Breakfast worthy of a gourmet kitchen.